one thing that I think that we should talk about is, I don't know, we should just talk.
Yeah, people need to be more personal, way more personal. Everything's so vague, and anything that does get personal just gets shared with everyone and anyone that they can share it with.
Yeah. I think we need to talk more about ourselves. We're all so quick to talk about, did you hear about this? Did you hear about this? You know, and not actually addressing like, hey, like if you're struggling with something, we're not gonna reach out about it. We're just gonna deflect with somebody else's business.
No, we've all put up a wall to not share our personal facts with people anymore because we're just scared,
Right.
for them to really know us. And then for other people to then hear exactly what you said, like it's hard to trust anybody nowadays.
There's so many things that like, we probably have so many things like just in here that are common about us, but we are so scared to share it. Like, cause we're afraid that it's gonna go out. But if we just like, even here without the cameras recording us, we're gonna have like a deep heart-to-heart conversation. But we're afraid that if one of us goes out and like, say like with the game tonight, we're gonna have a talk with somebody else and they're gonna tell like everybody at the game about it, and we're gonna worry about it.
Right, or with people acting fake, like they could act like we're friends right now, and then as soon as like they walk out the door, it's like, oh my gosh, did you hear what they were saying in there? Like that was so stupid.
Right. Yeah.
Just fully bashing on people.
I feel like everybody's so focused on their personal image and judging other people to make themselves look better. They don't want to talk about their own problems, they just want to make fun of other people's.
Or like comparing yourself to others and putting yourself down because they have those shoes you couldn't afford, or their hair looks better today, or whatever it is.
I do think we just need to have more conversations about mental health. A lot of the conversations we have about it are all like joking, you know, not in like a serious manner. It's always lighthearted, so that way we don't actually fully address it, but you know, it's still like talked about. But
Yeah, we definitely all need to be more like present and actually in the moment and not worrying about what happened last night or what's gonna happen or what somebody said, or
Have more in detail, serious talks with people, because I feel like everything, like you said, everything's said in a joking manner when it comes to mental health. So then people's perception of mental health gets entirely messed up. You hear somebody joking about it 24/7, you're gonna start joking about it, and then it's not a joke to you anymore.
Yeah.
Like if you do something bad, or like say you dropped your keys or you forgot something, like I'm gonna kill myself. But like, what if somebody else hears that, like, or like a little kid, they're gonna start saying, I'm gonna kill myself, I'm gonna kill myself, and that goes to their heart, and then they actually take that seriously. But something that I think that we should talk about more, like going back to what we were just talking about, is talking about ourselves more, because I've been told, I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't think I talk about myself as much. So I think we all individually should just talk about ourselves more so we can all get to know each other more.
it's so important to have these conversations just so that we know we aren't alone.
Yeah.
And actually get the conversation. Yeah. And just to get the conversation going.
And you know you're not the only one going through whatever you're going through.
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of feeling lonely in a situation, you have somebody that's almost there with you, or you know somebody that's going through a similar thing as you.
And could maybe give you advice on how to help the situation.
Yeah.
You learn off each other.
Communication and having a support system is so important to us, especially because we're just social beings as humans.
Communication's probably like the key of this video.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we have these conversations because you are worth it.